Rochester region now has its very first Afghan and Halal pastry shop. Its owner is from Afghanistan, resettling here in 2016 through the nonprofit Keeping Our Promise. Isabel Garcia joins us in the studio after visiting the business today. Isabel, it sounds like this is an example of achieving the American dream.
Yes, Teresa, certainly a great way to say that. The moment I opened the door to Bread Hot and Fresh, I was met with a wave of just incredible smells, as well as the big smile of owner Mustafa Darwan. He worked as a journalist for an American-funded radio station in his home country of Afghanistan, but his professional journey was forced to take a different course once in the U.S. And as of February this year, he now has the title of business owner.
We make and bake everything from the scratch here.
Thousands of miles away from his home country, Mustafa Darwan is hoping to bring a little bit of Afghanistan to the Rochester region. Bread Hot and Fresh is located off of West Henrietta Road in Henrietta and offers authentic Afghani and Halal pastries and breads, a welcoming, familiar comfort option for other refugees resettling here each week.
Most of the Afghanistan community wanted, and it was a need for Afghanistan community, especially for like new arrivals, that they exactly used to Afghanistan food over there.
Mustafa's work as a journalist for an American-backed radio station allowed him to get a special immigrant visa for himself and his family, at the time his wife and 2 boys, but his career unable to carry on once in the U.S. due to the language barrier.
At the meantime, I needed to have money to support my family in Afghanistan in here too. That's what brought me to be a truck driver, to get a CDLA driving license, and then I went to truck driving.
The wonderful thing about Mustafa is just the fact that he kept doors open, right? Hard to break into journalism? Let's go drive a truck, okay? Maybe that wasn't his thing. Let's open this beautiful, beautiful bakery that we are so happy to have in our community.
Ellen Smith is the executive director of Keeping Our Promise, a nonprofit helping those in Afghanistan and Iraq who have supported U.S. interests resettle here in Rochester. She explains there is continued need for support, especially after the Taliban reassumed control of the country in 2021.
Mustafa had a radio show that was U.S. funded, and that makes them targets of the Taliban. So it really, as we all know, impossible for those to stay in Afghanistan if they supported the United States. There's no life, there's no future there. And these are the folks we help. We don't want to leave them behind.
And you might have caught it there. His family, Mustafa's family, is growing. He was originally able to come here in 2016 with his wife and 2 sons. The family also welcoming a baby girl who is now 10 months old. And he also has a 5-year plan to expand his business into Buffalo and Syracuse. Teresa, right back to you.
All right, Isabel, thank you. Keeping Our Promise has its annual Road to Resilience Gala coming up April 26th. We'll have more information about the fundraiser with the story at rochesterfirst.com.